Joy Houston of the Delicious Revolution, and we are going to make some cornmeal pancakes. I've started before you got here just so we could save a little time, but the mixture, or the recipe for this cornbread mixture is online at thedeliciousrevolution.com, so don't feel like you have to keep up with me today. You can always go check that out on our site, okay? So we have a batch of cornmeal pancakes here started. We're gonna serve these pancakes with a Latin flair. But first of all, let's talk about these pancakes. Instead of just a flour-filled, sugar-filled mess of pancakes, you'll find a very simplified cornmeal batter pancake that also has fresh corn added in it. And I think that's important. If you were to slice this up into small bits, you'll see nearly half of it is corn. I like that because I like to sneak in extra vegetables wherever I can into my diet and my family's diet. Now on top of these pancakes, we're gonna serve a farm fresh egg. You definitely wanna make sure that you're springing for eggs either at your local farmer's market or at least a free range organic egg. Conventional eggs can be almost 8 weeks, 10 weeks old by the time you get them in the store, and that doesn't sound so yummy and fresh to me. So do go the extra mile to get fresh eggs if you can. These are almost done, so I'm gonna move them over here, and we're just gonna go ahead and crack the eggs right here on the same griddle so that we don't have to dirty another pan, although I have one out here and ready. We're gonna leave these eggs over medium. These are a little on the small side since they are fresh eggs. It's a little cold here, so our hens lay eggs that are a tiny bit smaller. And one more. Get 2 prepared here. Now this makes a really nice and impressive brunch. It's a 1-plate brunch, so you don't have to worry. Excuse me, just rinse my hands there. You don't have to worry about serving multiple things for brunch. It's just 1 plate. Everyone's completely full and satisfied. They're gonna get a lot of different flavors on 1 plate, and I'll tell you why. We're gonna take a plate and we're gonna cover it with just a little bit of fresh greens. We're gonna make sure that looks nice and pretty and about a little bit bigger than our pancake. I like to spread the lettuce to the outside and make almost like a little donut so that the filling on top of the pancake will be slightly lower and it'll act almost like a little bowl. Now we're just gonna put a little bit of salt on these eggs, a little bit of fresh cracked pepper. If you'd like to kick it up a bit, you can always add a Tapatio is my favorite, little red Mexican salsa. You can use whichever one that you like. We are gonna have a little bit of spice today because we're using a corn salsa. Now there's also a recipe for fresh corn salsa on the site. However, if you are in a pinch for time or you're just not the type to make your own salsa, go for the Trader Joe's brand. They have a tomato-less corn salsa that is to die for. Perfectly sweet from the corn kernels. A little bit of fresh red pepper, sweet red pepper, not spicy pepper, and some mustard seed in there, just a little bit of jalapeno, so it's not overpowering. Most people who don't enjoy really spicy salsas tend to love that one because the corn gives it an extra sweetness and some crunch. Now our pancakes are just about ready here. Once everything is ready, this dish moves really quick, which is another reason it's great for brunches, because you are going to be sitting down with your friends and family instead of spending all your time in the kitchen and hoping to get out and visit with them at some point. No, this is really quick. It's really easy. I actually don't have my knife, so I'm just grabbing the spatula here to get that avocado open. And so I've just sliced it on the diagonal here so that when these are ready, I can just put some nice fresh slices right across the top of that. Spoon that out here. Check one more time. Very nice. Coming along great. And we're gonna pop out the other seed here and get this avocado ready. Now once we have the pancake ready, we're gonna top the pancake with the fresh egg. And if you'd like, you could melt some cheese over that. I'm not too big on cheese on mine, so I'm gonna leave it off today. I've got those avocados all ripe and ready to roll. I'm gonna just check my eggs. Very nice. I'm gonna flip that to make sure that yolk is cooked all the way through. You don't have to, you could do it over easy if you wanted to. Ah, that's perfect, nice and golden brown. Okay, so we are gonna set that pancake right on there. Again, if you wanted to do a, I'm gonna take this off the grill just so it doesn't get burned. Whoops, excuse me. Hope nobody was looking at that. Now all you're gonna do here is put the egg right on top of there. Looks really pretty. Next we're gonna add the corn salsa. Get that nice and warm from the eggs. We're gonna add plenty of cilantro. Ooh, I hear you, baby. There you go. Add plenty of fresh cilantro on here. And now we're gonna take 3 slivers of the avocado. We're gonna slide those right across the top. 1, 2, and 3. A little avocado slime on my fingers, and then we're just gonna serve that with a lime wedge. Now, as soon as your guests get that, you're gonna wanna have them put that lime right over the top of it. It gets a nice tangy finish. I'm just gonna put a little more salsa here on the top just for looks. And that's how that comes out. Now, instead of sitting down to a stack of pancakes, right? You see, normally a breakfast dish that's served is a huge stack of pancakes, maybe some eggs and bacon with that. We do have the egg in here for protein, but instead of a stack of pancakes, we have one rich, crunchy with fresh corn pancake. We also have plenty of fresh greens. We have plenty of cilantro. We have avocado and the corn salsa. So that's much more of a complete breakfast than sitting down to just a stack of flour, which really, when you boil it down, all a stack of pancakes is a bunch of enriched flour, sugar, and a little bit of eggs and milk in there to hold it together. So instead of that, we've got a nice green rich plate of breakfast to start our day with lots of protein, a little bit of sweetness from the corn, no need for syrup on this pancake, and some hot sauce. Again, this is the cornmeal pancake. You can find the recipe online at thedeliciousrevolution.com. This is Joy Houston, thanking for your time. Here's to your good health.